Feminism has given women the idea that they shouldn't be accountable for their actions and that they can use their victim status to their advantage, break the law, get a slap on the wrist, falsely accuse a man of rape, get a good scolding from the public after he serves a few years for nothing, unplanned pregnancy, get an abortion, don't like how you look, blame the man.
So in 1 month, you only lost 9 pounds.
Christian and I have been fighting a lot.
But if you use that as an excuse to overeat, then you're never gonna lose weight. So at this time, I'm canceling your weight loss surgery.
I have to lose more weight now.
This is your fault.
Oh, you haven't lost that much. Yeah.
Because of the stress of you treating me like this. Oh, you're costing me my weight loss surgery and you're ruining everything!
Damn it, Christian, stop! Here, my mom wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you. And I know living with my eyes shut, Patty. If you could just operate a little bit longer, I don't see how it's going to hurt you and it will benefit her.
No. Honestly, I don't blame the woman for not taking accountability for looking that way. I mean, women don't have to take accountability for their actions. The only thing these women hold accountable is their faces. Makeup, cosmetics, and surgery. It's like their face is their selling point. You know, society is so twisted, misandrist, anti-men, and believes every man is evil, that if one simple thing happens between men and women, people automatically punish the man even without evidence that he has done anything wrong, and there is no evidence that the woman is not the one to blame, even though there are just as many evil women in society as men. This, of course, means women can get away with anything. All women have to do, and what most women do, is treat men as poorly as they want, and if he speaks up about it, they just play the victim card. And of course, everyone automatically believes her without even looking into what actually happened simply because she is a woman. Now, if a man is poorly treated by a woman, nobody believes him and makes fun of him. Many women out there use this to abuse men and treat them poorly all the time. Many women have become far too dangerous to have anything to do with men, so many men have given up on modern women. As a result of all the abuse and sexism many men get, a lot of men end up committing suicide, and even then, we don't care. We just label men as weak for not talking. The difference is that everyone comes running to save women, but nobody cares about men. Actually, society considers it fine to abuse men and treat them as poorly as you want. Someone who can never be held accountable and never admits they're wrong is someone who is incapable of caring for another human being. When you hurt someone either intentionally or accidentally, emotionally or mentally, and that person tells you that you hurt them, and then you insist on not only not apologizing, but even going so far as to actually try to blame them, the person you hurt by telling them they're wrong for feeling that way, or tell them, "I'm sorry you feel that way," as if it's their problem, and you did nothing and tried to gaslight them, or try to dodge it all by trying to accuse them of something ridiculous out of the blue suddenly just to try to change the subject, and then become emotional and start raising your voice or hang up or run out the door in order to upset that person so much they will stop talking about it, thus afraid to ever try telling you again when you've hurt them. It's obvious you are incapable of caring or loving another human being, and you are the exact opposite of relationship material and a monster of a human being with zero character. It's also beyond obvious that they have no respect for you or probably anyone else for that matter, and quite frankly, they're really creepy and certainly someone whom you could never trust. I just described the average Western woman today. 50 years of feminism is what did it. Feminism was nothing more than a way for women to sneakily absolve themselves of all accountability, responsibility, and consequences in life for bad choices, calling it free from oppression and abuse. Western women now actually believe that even punishment by the legal system is wrong because they have lost touch with humanity and have become basically non-human or subhuman. Feminism has given women the idea that they shouldn't be accountable for their actions and that they can use their victim status to their advantage. Break the law, get a slap on the wrist, falsely accuse a man of rape, get a good scolding from the public after he serves a few years for nothing, unplanned pregnancy, get an abortion, don't like how you look, blame the man. Is she guilty of domestic violence against him? Simple, blame the man for domestic violence instead, and the authorities and public will believe you. Don't like one particular guy at work? Cry sexual harassment. Being held accountable does not help women. It is just a burden. Female sexual strategy requires males to give and be ignorant en masse. The problem is that they want more than they deserve. There is no logical reason to obtain it. When one is deemed responsible for their actions and circumstances, they don't receive special treatment, I mean unmerited provisioning, luxury, and pussy pass. This is one reason why women hate responsibility. If they are held accountable for their actions, they can no longer be viewed as victims. They will not be white knighted for. They will not be given lesser sentences for the same crimes as men. They will not be allowed to get off scot-free with false accusations. And they will be given mandatory gender quotas in business and politics, both official and unofficial. Women's greatest strength is feigned weakness. If the constant struggle to keep the victimhood train moving loses momentum, so does the success of their sexual and social strategies. Myths like rape culture and the wage gap narrative must constantly exist. Women must be viewed as constant victims of external circumstances. If a woman was raped, getting intoxicated with strangers and dressing with the intention of garnering male sexual attention are not her fault. If she was raped, she will not be seen as the girl who cheated on her boyfriend or spouse. If women are oppressed by the patriarchy to make less, them not being interested in high-paying fields, putting in the work and time, and wanting to take time off to have kids is not their fault. In addition, women are seen in a positive light when they are helpless because it is feminine. That's all for today on Manhood. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, and also click on the notification bell to be the first to know when I drop a new video. If you find value in my videos, you can show your support through PayPal or Cash App. The links are in the description. See you next time. Cheers!